and she has raved about the Debbie Patrick houses. So I got intrigued and I did some research, and most of them are from California, as most of you would know. But I did find one California house that I thought, because we're both, you know, English majors, it would be kind of cool to do. It's the Steinbeck house in Salinas. So I picked that one up, and in order to justify the shipping, we also picked up a Christmas Victorian, and this is actually in Kennebunk, Maine. Yes. So, you know, there's the Maine connection. Hello. So we ordered those. No immediate plans to stitch those, but I did want to pick up some of Debbie Patrick's houses. Right. So that is the sum and total of our haul. We want to take a little time out, non-stitchy related, shout out to Weasley Studios.
Hi, boys.
And we love you. Because they mentioned Gigi's Cupcakes. And in maybe not their latest video, but maybe one back, I'm not sure. And I commented on their video because we just had a local Gigi's Cupcakes open in Mason, where we live. And so I just wanted to give the guys a shout out and tell them this is the real Gigi. Hello. And she was there at the open house for the Mason store. She is just absolutely the sweetest person you could ever. She autographed her picture for us. We actually got
mini spatulas.
And she put blessings Gigi on each one in permanent marker.
Signed by Gigi herself.
And
we did not get that.
Yeah, we did not. So anyway, but yeah, hi to Weasley's, and there's proof that we actually went to a Gigi's Cupcake.
Yes, we did. Eat your heart out, Weasley's.
Okay, so what are our plans? What are your plans, Stephanie?
My plan is to work on. I don't want to call it a rotation because I feel like that's like not. I don't know. It takes the fun out of it for me. But I really would like to finish my There's No Place Like Home. And I would really like to work on Fiona some more and work on my sugar sampler some more. So just kind of get back to the other ones I hadn't been working on. But other than that, what's your plans, Pam?
My plans are to maybe work on Canada Sampler some more, finish up the coffee house, and catch up to her on the ornaments. You know, finish up my little mouse in a cup, and I have a couple other ideas. So that's what's in the future. What else is in the future is
we have a play date.
We have a play date with Nicole, Buckeye Stitcher,
who
lives pretty much just down the road, and it's about time. So she's coming over Saturday, and we're going to get together with her, stitch, snack, and talk. And so who knows? Stay tuned for next week. There may be
if we have a video next week, you'll know we made it out alive.
Yeah. So that should be fun. We're really looking forward to having her over. Also, just wanted to do a PSA for our Summer Stitch Days in July, which are sponsored by Keepsakes in Sharonville, Ohio. They do 2 Saturday day stitches on the 8th and the 15th. There's lunch, and there's a couple of, vendors there, and
I'm going for the first time this year.
It's an absolute blast. It's kind of like a mini retreat. It's just one day. I think we start around 10 and we go till like 4 or something, but it is like super fun. So if you're local to Southwest Ohio,
or if you're not and you just want to come hang out with us,
if you just want to meet us in person. We're going to be there both weekends, both Saturdays, back to back.
Obviously.
If you would like to find out if there are any spots available, I'm not sure. The phone number there is 513-563-6845. That's the main number for Keepsakes. The shop is in Sharonville. The retreat is in Evendale. And if you're local, you'll know those areas.
Right.
So shout out for Stitch Days.
And we are going to, remind them that the show notes for our blog, for our videos are up on my mother's cross stitch blog, which is, what's the URL for that, Pam?
The URL is crossroadsofmymind.blogspot.com. And I was a little late in getting last week's show notes up. Big apologies, but I usually hyperlink any vendors or information there. I also insert the video, so you can watch for that.
Everything in one place.
Kind of drives traffic to my blog, which otherwise wouldn't get any traffic at all. And so there you go.
And so we are going to, say thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed our 4th episode. And we are going to pause here, and we are going to do a tour du wall back here.
We've had many people ask us about some of the designs. So Steph's going to hold the phone, and going to...
Hold the phone.
And I'm going to describe some of the pieces that are directly behind us on our summer wall. Some of this stuff is pretty old, people, so I had to really do homework.
She did. She studied so hard for it.
I did. I asked my LNS. I asked my old Stitchy friends. And some of them, I don't remember who they're by.
But you know what? You're going to see them all, and you're going to like them all.
So we're going to pause here and come back, and we're going to do a tour de wall.
So thank you all for watching again. This is Stephanie
and Pam.
And we are Just Keep Stitching.
Okay, so here's our tour de wall. And we'll start in the middle with New England Sampler. And Steph can kind of get a real good close-up of it.
Yes.
This is called New England Sampler, and it is by Ginger and Spice. These are pretty old, from the 90s. And Barbara did a great frame job. And there were regional samplers, and this is the New England one.
Okay.
So that's that.
Where are we going next?
We're going over here. This one is a seasonal design called Summer by an old designer called Angel Stitchin'. And there was one for every season. This is Summer.
Okay.
Okay. And going up, or did this take some research? But these are a basket series, and they are Ivy Basket and Patriotic Basket. The frames are similar. For whatever reason, I did not do them at the same time. I left the glass off and put a puffy finish on the Ivy Basket and put the Patriotic basket under glass. At some point when I know Barbara's not busy, I think I'm going to have her take the glass out and make these similar in finish.
Right.
Okay.
Moving up.
Right above that one is a design called Liberty, and there were 2 designs. This is Birds of a Feather. There were 2 designs in the leaflet. One was a longer row of soldiers, and I did the shorter row of soldiers. I just love that.
I think they're so cute. Look at their jackets.
Yeah, I just love that.
So cute.
Yep.
Okay, moving over.
Yep, moving over. Oh. This is I'd Rather Live by the Sea, and it is one of Ursula Michaels' quilt designs.
I will close up so you can see the detail.
I want to also have you notice that when I took this over to Barbara to frame, we had such a difficult time in matching the blues, and she said it's just so hard. There are just so many versions of blue, and she came up with the brilliant idea of using the natural main frame with the red insert, and I think it was just brilliant.
So see, you can see the red insert right there.
Yeah, once again, brilliant. So I love that piece.
Okay.
And then the one to the right of New England Sampler is a design called America by Poppy Creations, and Creations was with a K. I had somebody comment on our video last time that they had stitched this and had used this frame, which was manufactured for this design. I I worked for the federal government for 31 years, so a lot of these patriotic designs were in my office. Yes. And so, okay, and then we'll just pop up to...
I just want to show him Uncle Sam.
Yeah,
Look at Uncle
he's
Sam.
kind of cute.
Okay, where are we going now?
We're going up to that one if you can.
Yep.
That is one of the mystery ones. It says Sea to Shining Sea. It has an anchor. There was a whole series of those. And I don't remember the designer or the name of this design.
Sorry.
So, sorry about that. If anybody knows, you can
Let me
put
know.
it in the comments.
Which way the land
This
over?
one, this one's up.
Okay.
So, and this is land that I love. It's a Lizzie Kate, and it was in my office for the time when I was working. Below it is another mystery. I love this design. I just don't remember who designed it. Obviously, I love the waves in the variegated aqua. I love the little
I'm going to show that waves.
whale charm above the house.
There's a whale charm.
It's
And
patriotic. It's a lighthouse. It's mine. So
yeah, duh. And then we do another story.
And this one is a big mystery in terms of who designed it. All I know is it came in a tin, and it had a plastic cover so you could insert the design in the top of the tin. Obviously, I didn't want to do that. I just love this thing, and I want to shout out to my bestie stitchy friend Vicky, who did the soft finishing for this. I just love the fabric.
Gorgeous.
And she did a wonderful job. We spray painted the dowel and added the cord.
Yep.
And I just love it.
Right.
And I want to give props to Steph for coming up with the cluster design of the whole wall. She did that herself. She actually laid all the pictures on the floor, and we came up with the whole array. So
there you go.
That is it. That's going to conclude
Our
this
episode.
video.
So.
And we'll see you next week. Just remember, I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is Just
Just
Keep
Keep
Stitching.
Stitching. Bye.